everyone. So, one moment, probably should have done this before. Sponsored by Voss Water. No, just kidding. Pardon me. So, if you get a stereo, right? You have a car, you like music, you like to know where you're going, okay? So if you get a Sony, a Clarion, a JVC, you know, any of those big brands, what are the other ones that they all go about? I don't know, Fusion or something, whatever touch screens you can get, that are about $600, right? So you got this one that I paid probably $200 for, right? So this is brandless, so a lot of people think like, I don't want to buy this Chinese thing from eBay because it might be shit that might get ripped off. Well, if you ever read the fucking EULA or the fucking terms and conditions of eBay and have PayPal, the whole fucking point in having a PayPal is if the product is shit or if you get scammed, you get your fucking money back. If you use it so much, maybe fucking read the fucking thing. Have you ever gone in a dispute? You know, don't fucking worry about it. If it's shit, they usually just they don't even ask for the product back. They just fucking send you your money. And if they be annoying about it, open up a case, and then usually, like 90% of the time, the buyer wins. I've been through them, and I've been through it as a seller as well. Usually, if someone's not happy with the product, eBay fucks the seller, even if you're a small time seller. So you really, really shouldn't be worried about the quality of the product. If it seems a bit sketchy, if you're worried about your money, they're usually quite accommodating. Especially if it's from China. Sometimes you need to send them a few extra messages because, you know, obviously, well, I'm not going to be fluent on speaking English. But anyway, it's a good risk to take. I took the risk, and I'm so fucking glad I did it. That's why I'm doing this video today, because there are a lot of other people that have made these videos, and they're usually like in Indian related languages or something like that, or they're just really shit. So I want to make it as descriptive as possible without being too boring or too long. With this being the point of, is where when you get in your car, right? I don't know about you, but even though I'm a bit of a messy person, I like things to be clean. When I get in my car, I don't want to fucking have like, you know, GPS with cables and then fucking charging cables and everything. I just want to have everything in one place where I touch it. And if you have a $2,000 fucking Commodore Falcon 1998 Camry, 2001 Corolla, whatever that you own, if you've got a shitty cheap car, it almost feels better than driving a 2010 Lexus or Lexus or BMW or Mercedes or Audi. If you have the technology in your car, you've only spent $200, by the way. When you're inside that car, you feel like the king and you feel luxurious without, you know, any handicaps at all. You have the maps, the music, Bluetooth, aux, and CDs, or even fucking, I don't know, games as well. I made another video before. I thought I'd redo it because I was rambling too much. But I actually just bought Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, which originally came out on the PS2 and the PSP. I bought it on the Android store and downloaded it and fucking played it. What? Why not? Do you want to? I'm never gonna fucking play it on there, but just because you can. Facebook, Google Chrome, it's an Android unit. So anyway, enough billowing. Fucking, we're on record time today because the last little rant took longer than that. Anyway, so I'm gonna turn this on. The plastic on it is a little bit cheap. The sound isn't the best, but it is still better than a it's a bit ordinary for what you're paying, but it has outputs in the back. I'll show you what they are because I don't show you on the website, because that's why I think a lot of people don't buy them, because of the uncertainty. I'd be the same too, but I sort of thought I'd take the risk and see what be like. This is meant to be a Joying ripoff. If you've been looking, you would know what that brand is. Doesn't take that long to start up every time. I've just set that so if it's been turned off for half an hour, we'll do a complete reset. Because, you know, you don't want everything, all the operations to be running forever. It's the same with a computer. If you put it on standby and hibernate every time, you know, it's going to freeze and you're going to have issues. So I just reset it then, and that would be like similar to the action of a car key. This is currently running on a computer power supply with 2 old speakers. Now, it's connected to the Wi-Fi, but you don't need Wi-Fi for your GPS. Now, I'm not going to do what I did before and show everyone my fucking address. So, if you click, there's maps here on this button. You can't really see that for shit, but there we go. There's a glimpse there of what it looks like. And there's the SD cards and shit, and there's USB and aux. Right? So, where should we go first? Well, we'll go maps, but I'll like just cover the camera above it. Right, hang on. See, this is the loading screen. Open the beer while wait for that. Alright, hang on. That's the screen. And I'll just move away because I don't want people to see where I fucking live. There we go. So, there you have it. And then there you can save favourites and stuff too. This is absolutely perfect. If you're a P plater or if you're a L learner driver in New South Wales, especially, you don't want to be picked up by police for using your phone. If you have this, you can also use CarPlay on this. This is like a rip-off of CarPlay. It's not very good, but you don't need it because it's running native Android. Like, look. Android 5 1.1. This is 2 years old, and it still works just fine. You don't really need new apps, but like, you know, because people get concerned that like, well, what if like when it's outdated, I'm going to have to replace it. Well, then not really. Think about the other competitors that I spoke of before. Let's just say Claro and JVC, for example. They don't have app support. And the cards people don't support cards after 6 years usually anyway. The technology is already outdated. So how's it any different if you buy one of these, right? Think about that. These ROMs also are usually something similar to what is used on a tablet. So you could probably modify it if you really wanted to. Not that you would need to. Some of these apps are updated and I can't download stuff for this because it's Android 5. We're at Android like 11 now. But there's not really much else I'd want to put on it. And if it's not supported, then you can get the .apk from Google. You just Google it and get it for nothing. If the Google Play doesn't support it anymore. So, what else have we got here? So storage is 16 gigs as well. And what were the specifications for this? So this is a quad core. That's pretty fucking good for a fucking stereo, right? That's like, I don't know, like a Samsung S6 or something equivalent. And then you got the Play Store here. So you just download anything you want. I already downloaded an app for an example. You need Wi-Fi to play this game. Where is it? The Play Pokies on here. Where is it? Oh, I didn't download it. It has analog TV too. I've never really been interested in trying that. It's a bit shit. I don't really care for it. Then you can do emails there too. Yeah, so iGo's the SD card I had to buy. It was $30, as I mentioned already. Spotify and Google Play. I've done this video a few times, so I can't remember what I'm leaving out and what I'm not. So now we've got fucking Butterfingers playing. It's everything you can fucking hope for, really. What else? You know? Yeah, it comes with a remote too. Put that in the other ones. It's pretty shit. Why else? You wouldn't use it right in the car, you know? Let's see if it works, because I've had it in my drawer for like so long. Does it have a battery? It does have a battery. No, it doesn't fucking work apparently. Fucking do anything. Turn it off. Whatever. There you go. Doesn't work. I've never tried it before personally. I don't know. This does reverse camera too. Probably do a demonstration on that quickly. Hang on a second. There we go. So that sends 12 volts to the. I've just put 12 volts into the reverse wire, which is the pink wire, and then it changes the channel. So that's like the 12 volts comes from the reverse lights. So when you put your car into reverse, the white lights at the back come on, don't they? So then those 12 volts get sent to this. So you've got to wire it in. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but that's just an example. Then I take it off, and it turns to that screen. Comes with a mic too, so I'll just show you the ports at the back. Now this is pretty shit, but this is all my wiring, the computer power supply. I'll turn the music off. So that's the mic port, just a normal mic. Fuck, would be really good if I had a torch right now. Hang on, we've already made it this far. Fucking. Alright, no, I'll just unplug it and I'll just take it, I'll just put it into a bit of light. Alright, so I'll show you the ports at the back. It has pre-outs and stuff, I've never really used most of them. That's the GPS. I'm selling this, so that's why I'm making this video. In my car, I decided to crash it into a fucking Porsche. The insurance company was happy about that, I assure you. Alright. There we go. Much better. I'm going to put heaps of links for these, by the way. They don't make these in particular anymore. You can still find them. So, front camera. So this would be good for dash cam too. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm interested. So the pre-outs would be these, I think. Oh no, they wouldn't. It's possible. Maybe I'm an idiot, and it doesn't have fucking pre-outs. I don't know, but goes video in. There we go. Reverse camera. Video 2, video 1. Switch. Front camera, and then it's got sound there. So front left, right left, front right. I've never tried these myself personally, so I'm pretty sure these are pre-outs. I'm not sure. Well, that's a bit embarrassing. I've already made it this far, so I'm not going to fucking stop the video. That's a USB. They didn't come with a cable, so that's so if you had like a USB in the interior, that's the antenna for the TV thing, obviously. and that's just the normal antenna, Japanese antenna for the car. And here's the harness. Might as well show you that too. That's the harness here. And they're all labelled too, so that you can put different things on there. Back car controls, I showed you before. An amplifier control. That's it. Hopefully this has been informative as possible. I'll try not to make it too long. That's all the stuff on the top. It tells you basically what everything does. There is a couple of things that I'm not sure about. It plays DVDs too, and CDs obviously. There you have it. Alright. So hopefully it's helped someone, and if you don't get one of these into a car, if you have a car from the early 2000s, you fucking need one of these. Maybe get one from Joying if you're feeling more comfortable with that, rather than buying one just off eBay. But as I said before, you've got nothing to worry about. If you're buying something that you don't like, then usually they're pretty accommodating. Even though in their description they say, I'm not going to, we won't refund this if you choose carefully or whatever. They say that to protect themselves. Usually if you tell them if you're not happy with something, they'll give you your money back. So, you know, I'm a gambling man, so I took this risk, and I'm fucking really happy with it. I'm gonna buy another one soon, so I'll do a review of that as well. And it won't have to be as long, because I'm not trying to sell something. But yes, this is very good to have if you're a P plater, L plater, in New South Wales especially. It helps you. I don't think I would have been able to drive without one of these, because people have their phones all the time. This is running Android, so if you like using your Samsung phone, definitely invest in one of these. Alright, I'll leave it at that. It's been long enough. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. Cheers.